A common mistake people make in star story answers is devoting too much time to painting the picture and providing a whole lot of detailed context. Most often, when I coach someone who says that they ramble or end up talking too long, they're often providing way too much technical or historical context for the example they're talking about. It's tough, I know, and honestly, this is one of the biggest balancing acts with your answers. Providing enough detail so the story makes sense, but leaving enough time to talk about your impact and exactly what you did. And of course, finishing on a strong and positive result. Chunking things down is a good technique to practice. When you have a lengthy project or role in your career that you'll be talking about a lot, perhaps you worked on a 3-year review. You need to isolate discrete episodes and cut straight to the chase. It's okay to talk about the same role or major project you worked on across multiple answers, provided each answer stands alone and is directly targeted at the question. So to give you an example, if you worked on a major multi-year review and you had to manage a conflict between two stakeholders, for the purposes of a managing stakeholder question, you can jump straight into that episode. And you might just say, during the 3-year review I had to manage a disagreement between two senior managers about a data quality issue. And you'd continue to set the scene on that specific issue. But you don't need to give the full context of that entire 3-year review. That detail might belong in another story about managing something end to end. Identifying a subset of a much broader episode in your career, like an acting role or a long project, is a great way to create and practice a range of different answers. You can talk about the same part of your career, but make each answer stand alone and target it to the question by chunking it down. For most stories in mid-career to senior roles, a target of 2.5 to 3.5 minutes is about right for an answer. Much longer than that is a risk. I definitely set an upper limit of 4.5 minutes. But if you're talking for that long, the story needs to be really good. If you're hitting these limits, record and play back your answers and work out what to cut that might be carving out a chunk of the story as a separate answer. Good luck in your next interview, and I hope you found this tip useful.